Good morning, all of you. Welcome back to the second session of YouTube English Department. We will discuss writing and presentation skills, unit number 2, topic number 6, non-verbal communication. Our writing and presentation skills number is SEC WPS 116. And the topic for this discussion is writing and presentation skill, essential of presentation skill, use of nonverbal communication in the presentation. We will discuss two topics here in our part B, that is appearance and the body language as a nonverbal communication. When you give the presentation, what are the important factors of the presentation? What are the important qualities we need to have in the presentation? We have to understand verbal communication and non-verbal communication. There are two kinds of communication you know very well. You studied in semester 1 also. Verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Next slide. Verbal communication is where we use spoken and written words to get a message and information across the people, towards the people. Verbal communications are tone, volume, word of choice, sounds, etc. Even laughter is also verbal communication. Nonverbal communication is a transformation of information from one person to another person without using words, without using language, without spoken any language or sound or anything. Nonverbal communications have many types. One is posture, one is appearance, head movements, hand movements, eyes movements, as for example, winking eyes, blinking eyes, facial expressions, as for example, good expression, frown expression, happy expressions, body contact, that is shaking the hands, closeness, giving space to someone, sounds, as for example, crying, as for example, laughing, ways of talking, ways of walking, etc., are considered to be non-verbal communication as a body language. You can see in this PPT, word versus communication, word versus non-verbal communication. We speak fantastic, we speak good. At the same time, in non-verbal communication, we do like this. As for example, good. You can use WhatsApp also. So you say fantastic, you say good. So that is called non-verbal communication. It can be done through facial expression, eyes contact, posture, gestures, or any position of sitting or standing. You can see on this PPT, we have plenty of expressions. These are non-verbal communication. These are face expressions. One is happy face. These are emojis you can utilize in the WhatsApp too. One is scared. Third one is tired. Fourth one is surprised. One is angry. One is crying. One is feeling shy. One fellow is confused. One fellow is sad. One fellow is saying something but is proud. One is excited. One is expression of silliness. One is an expression of sickness. One is disappointed. One is nervous. One is loving something. One is disgusted. One is jealous. So all these word and emojis are examples of non-verbal communication. Now there are few kinds of non-verbal communication. They are appearance, body language. Earlier I told we will be discussing two. But third one is sign language, para language, time and space language. What is appearance? Appearance is the impressive presentation. It requires general appearance. It requires clothing. It requires many contribution of our body language. As for example, I will show you some Good person hygiene is also the example of non-verbal communication. Person should maintain his body or her body, skins, nails, hair, all are considered to be the appearance. Some accessories when you wear, like as for example, tie, your footwear, your necklace, jewelries, all are, we need to make a careful selection about it. That these are the examples of comfortable wearing is also non-verbal communication. You can see some pictures on the screen. These are the perfect examples of appearances. These are non-verbal communication. Not a single person is making conversation. Third person is sitting in a different position. He is using some mudras. This is called positive mudra. Fourth number girl is standing, it shows the confidence. Fifth number boy is standing, having two hands in the pocket, is also appearance. It is also confidence or confidence. First person is standing with a Indian Western robes. Has a good confidence, that is called non-verbal communication. The gentleman, he is standing and he wearing Western robe, also the good confidence. It is called non-verbal communication too. You can see on the slides. You can see on the slide, in the next slides, the woman is standing by saying namaste. She is wearing sari. This is also non-verbal communication. So you understand that non-verbal communication is utilized without having any use of language. Our handbag, carrying way of carrying the laptops, whatever you carried out by the person, it should be comfortable. It should be graceful in giving the presentation. You can see on the screen that person is calling someone, talking to someone. He is holding his bag on his shoulder. That is good presentation, non-verbal communication. On the second slide, in the same slides, the second girl is standing with holding bag, laptop, or the mobile. She is also smiling. That is a good personality. It's a good appearance. We have to show this confidence in our presentation too. There are two things of importance in appearance. One is clothing, second one is energy. Clothing already we discussed. That is appearance. That is the wearing. You are whatever you are wearing. You use it. You have your own taste. You have own your judgment. Which kind of outfits will work? You can see on the screen the gentleman is appearing with the dress code. Dress code is important in our presentation. This is the dress code of army officers. This is the dress code of medical officer. Is a doctor. Without using or without saying any word, we can say that he's a doctor. He's an army officer. He's a navy officer. Because through the gesture we can understand the appearance. We can understand the personality. Energy is very difficult to describe. Energy is a body language. But all human beings, we have the different kind of energies. Some people have spiritual energies. Some people have emotional energies. Some people have intellectual energies. When you utilize your energies in the body language, you combine your energies in the body language, all of course positive energy, it will be great for you, your positive attitude. It will be great for improve your body language. When you turn into the presentation, when you give the presentation, you can utilize your good body language, good appearance, good clothes, at the same time good energy. That will be the good combination, best combination as a presenter too. Energy inspires human beings. Positive energy inspires human beings. Negative energy will any work is not worth. It will not do any work. Physical and mental part of energy plays an important role in our body language. Your physics would be fantastic. You are athlete, you are playing games, and when you are doing a lot of exercise and you give the present, when you are going to give the presentation, it will be the positive sign of our presentation. It will be considered that you are a good presenter. When the speaker speaks, he can speak through facial expression. I told and I shown some PPT also. Postures, gestures, hand movements. These are the supplements of our speech. When you give the presentation, your non-verbal communication should be fantastic. You can see in the first uh, slide. That first picture is a very poor here, that the person is standing not a proper, he is a forwarded head, he is a flat back, is a not good posture. Second posture is a balanced posture. It upright the posture is a perfect definition of a good presenter. Third posture is also not happy posture. It's a poor posture. The person is standing forward his head, he's rounded his shoulder, his abdominal is a muscles are weak, so he sway back. These are the sign of the good presentation. The good presentator, good posture is a beginning. The middle of the picture is a good posture, and the poor posture is not worth in the presentation. Yawning is not good in our body language. Is not acceptable as a presentative, good presentator. There are many factors of body movement. One is facial expression, eye contact, posture, and gestures. This is example you can see on the screen. That person is giving presentation with lot of confidence. His hand is white. He's saying something. I told you earlier that hand movements are also supplement and also plays an important role in the presentation. You can see in the second slide. The person is giving expression, presentation with lot of expression. Eye contact is very important. He is saying something to the people and making eye contact. So eye contact plays an important role in the presentation. There are various expressions like frown, happiness, contempt, disgust, fear, etc. Many people communicate through eyes. I shown some PPT. Person who is angry always stares. Person who speaks lie usually blink and avoids eye contact. While giving the presentation, speaker should make eye contact. I had given some examples too. This is example of eye contact. Person is shaking the hand. He's talking to someone. So he is confident person. When you give the presentation with eye contact, it becomes a wonderful. Posture is way of hold ourselves, the way we hold our body, the way we hold our sitting arrangement, standing arrangement. It indicates some feelings of thoughts, our attitude, our health. So while giving the presentation, posture should be correct. This is an example of bad posture. You can see in this screen that how the person is sitting very, uh, you know, this is not very good presentation, way of presentation. These are the best postures. They are not interested in presentation. They are not interested. They are tired. They may confused. They are not very happy to have the situation. If you are tired, don't give the presentation. Or if you give the presentation with lot of confidence, so people will not bored and people feel very relaxed and people feel very positive too. This is also example of bad postures. Your sitting arrangement is the negative, so it is not good as a presenter. Good posture is this. Earlier I have shown that with YouTube. This is also the good posture. As for example, improve memory and learning, improve our mood, taking breathe, deep breath, increasing our positiveness, reduce our back and neck pain. So we have to be make our comfortable ourselves while we give the presentation. Gestures also the important here. Uh, your body language. Gesture is the person who is walking through the corridor. When person is smiling and talking to someone, when person meets someone, his gesture should be fantastic. That is the expression of our eyes. You can see the newsreader gesture here. This is a gesture. Gesture is not a holding the bag or not a speaking. Gesture is standing, way of standing and giving the personality or giving the positive attitude. News reader is not making any conversation. He is only standing. But the way of standing, how he is standing over there, this is called gesture. Thank you. We will discuss more about the sign language and time space language in our next lecture. Thank you.